Guys, I'm cooking right now. Join me. I'm making a hamburger for Precious on a flat skillet with no seasoning, and the other skillet has all the seasonings to me. And I know my back is to you. Want to make sure I didn't use the same utensil with garlic and onion powder and all that jazz. Real garlic, and this one's got juice and all this stuff. Yeah, guys, I'm just making a good old burger for both of us. How are you today? Cooking in the kitchen with Tony Tucker. Yeah, so I'm gonna let that cook, and I also have some chicken. Chicken breast. I'm about to rinse off for Precious. She eats all the chicken. I buy her all this chicken. At least 2 big things like this a month. Maybe extra, she'll get some fish. She'll have fish, and she'll also have maybe some. She doesn't need the livers anymore. She'll have something else, some beef, ham, or both, or all of it. In the course of a month, but mostly chicken breast. So that's what I'm cooking for her. And I'm whipping up my stuff. Like I said, I'm cooking for her. And I'm whipping up my stuff. I'm going to put some Louisiana hot sauce on this. On my burger. And, again, and I'm going to put some raw honey on it. So it'll be sweet and savory. Just a few squirts, not even, well, almost a teaspoonful of Fisher's honey. Some good stuff. Really good. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it. Okay, and then I'm just going to douse it with some grated black pepper. Oh no, not for her, I'm just kidding. Not on her chicken and beef. I got smoked paprika that adds a layer of extra fun and tastiness, a different layer. And not just for chicken, although she doesn't get any seasoning, you know that, don't any seasoning. Cilantro and chives, and low salt as well. Chives. And I'm going to add turmeric to my burger and her burger. The black pepper helps with the turmeric for a human because it activates the ingredients in the turmeric, which is really super helpful. It's an anti-inflammatory thing here. And I've got simply organic turmeric. Let me show you this. Sorry, this is kind of hodgepodge, but I don't know if you can see that. Oh well, that's what it is. Turmeric. Precious can have turmeric. That's healthy. And I can have it, of course. It wants to come out. There we go. That's enough. Enough. Turn the fire down. I want to burn it all. Fire alarm did go off. I had 8 people in here earlier, about 7 men and 1 woman from the fireplace, because my alarm has been going off for the last couple of weeks, and it's crazy. I'm like, why? Because the batteries went out, I guess. And I called the management, and they're going to send the guys, I've been waiting, to come and take the batteries out because the fire department couldn't do it. And if they do show up because they have to, I'll just ask them this time to take the batteries out so they can stop going off and scaring the heck out of both of us, all of us. Excuse me for that camera movement. I do have it on a stand, and I got to put this food up. I'm going to rinse off this chicken and go from there. Okay. Her food is cooking. Put it down to low, almost simmer. Mine is done. I think I'm going to add a piece of bacon on my burger. Wow, it's taking a moment for me to get the bacon out, huh? It didn't want to come out. It's like, I don't want to come out. I don't want to come out. Oh, you have to come out. Here's the bacon. And I guess I'll move my burger. I'll just turn this fire back up so this stuff can cook. Put it on medium high. And it's cooking in there. Hurry up. I could microwave it, but I don't feel like it. Okay, so I have my toaster on the oven because I simply don't have anywhere to put it. And this is the only place I can plug it up in this corner over here. So when I want to use it, when this eye is off, I just put it there and plug it and use it. And yeah. So, we got the chicken and the burger. You see the one of them. So what I'm going to do is get out the thingamajiggies and open it up. Open them up. Open them up, these. And candy wraps. They're large, so I'm going to put 2 pieces of chicken in each one. I'll rinse off the chicken on cold because it's on hot. These extra dishes, my dishwasher is filled with clean dishes. And the dirtier dishes have to get washed. I rinsed them off so they're practically clean. But I like to rinse chicken off real good. I don't know if you were raised that way. I don't know if I was raised that way. I just know how to do it. To do it. My mom and dad did all the cooking until I was like 26 when they divorced, and I ate out at restaurants and fast food joints because I was working different drummers on Channel 2 and then BET and then what's that other thing? I was reporting for them, and then I should have put 2 in there, and then BET News, reporting for them, covering Michael Jeffrey Dahmer stories, Chicago housing authority stories, and the medley of other substantial stories. Can you hear me with that water on? I'll find out when I go to edit this tape. Sorry about that. That was inconsiderate of me. And this lighting is pretty poor in here. But it's nighttime now. It's about 8:30, 8:20, whatever. And stop. Bacon's cooking. It smells good though. It smells really good. Yeah, so I'm rinsing off this chicken. Getting whatever they put on the chicken. They make it if there's a preservative, pulling off the fat too. Extra fat. Then I'll bleach everything down when I'm done in the sink in my hand. I normally have on gloves when I work on chicken. There's one more piece in here. This chicken was $10.82. which isn't bad. Normally it costs more. I just want to make sure it's nice and clean. They say the water's pretty good, so you rinse the chicken, you rinse your vegetables, you rinse your apples and your fruit and your tomatoes and wash those off. Remember a few years ago when people died because of listeria on tomatoes in America? They went to a regular Walmart or some main chain grocery store. Here's the chicken ready to go in the freezer with Miss Precious. And I have more in here. I'll get this in here now. And oh goodness, I just love this. It's gonna stink. I don't want to leave this in here overnight. I would have to go out to the garbage can tonight, throw this jazz away, because I'm not leaving this in there. You know how it smells. It smells awful when that chicken smells, that blood or all that stuff rinses off. So I'm going to wash my hands. I wash off the bottle and everything. And sure, count about 20 times or so. Get it all in the nails that are still on. I'm going to put on some new tips. I haven't done professionally, but I bought some really sharp new tips from Temu. And I am going to wear those. Excuse me, let me get back over here. All right. There's that alarm. Did you hear it? Maybe it's doing that because I am cooking. Can I cook? Can I fry some bacon? Can I fry some bacon? My mom was wiping along when I cook. All right, so remember some years ago, maybe you remember, maybe you know, when people died because of tomatoes that had listeria on them, and you would think people would wash their vegetables. Maybe they just thought they were clean. I don't know. They're no longer with us from a few years, and I don't want that to happen. So I do wash the vegetables. Oh yes, perfect. Those, I'm going to have a house full of people. I had a house full of men earlier, unfortunately. But you know, the Holy Spirit warned me that I was going to have people over, and I didn't know who it was and how many. And when I saw 2, then 4, then 6, then 7, maybe even 8 people came. There was one young lady with them, and they just checked out the place. I'm like, oh well, it is what it is. So what I'm doing is just going to make some hamburger patties. I had 80-20. Well, this is the 80-20 I'm putting in the patty. And I had 93-7. Yeah, that's what I have. And that's what I'm going to eat. And I got some guacamole when I said, oh, that I had made. I took out, and I don't want that to turn crazy. And food doesn't last long these days. You just put it in the refrigerator, and they give you so much you don't have enough for one person. And if you don't take care of it, it's gone. It's rotten. Cucumbers go bad real quick. Have you bought those cucumbers? They just go bad. And I mean, in a week's time, then you gotta clean up the sludge and the yucky feel. The yuckiness, rather. So I'm just getting this burger. I'm gonna throw this stuff in the garbage can outside the apartment in the disposal, because I'm not going to be smelling this rotten, sour meat. You know, who wants to smell that? Especially the chicken. That stuff can stink. I can cross-contaminate it now because it's all going in the garbage. Hope no cats get to it. You know what I mean? No cats and no rats and no... Well, the rats I don't know about. The rats are okay, but the cats, poor cats. So I'm mixing out the hands again. I'm going to put a little more soap on. Make sure it's all off. Put this burger up in the freezer as well. That's what I'm doing, guys. Washing the hands. Making sure they're nice and clean. I wash off the handle on the sink. Wash it off. You can always be careful, you know. You never can be too careful, but you try to be as careful as you can. And you have to be. So, this chicken is, fish is ready. Go in the sprouted fish bowl. And I'm going to stop the camera and I'll be right back. Guys, I'm back. I stopped the camera because I was feeling like Lucille Ball. Everything was going wrong in the kitchen. And it's still kind of crazy. The ketchup squirted all over the place. I cut a big onion and the rest of the onion scooched and fell when I picked it up and washed it off. I got the tomato. I'm trying to open up the cheese. It's not cooperating. Maybe it will now that I'm talking about it on camera. But have you ever had one of those days where everything went wrong? Where you felt like you were Lucille Ball? The movie, the show, the weekly daily show. I was a child when it came up, but I saw the reruns, yes. I'm not trying to age myself. And trying to get this crazy brand new cheese to come out. Smoked cheese, cheddar cheese by Sargento, and it's falling apart. The whole thing. Does your cheese fall apart from Sargento? Maybe I'm not the only one. So I'm trying to zip it back up and put it down here where I normally put the cheese. Oh, I got pickles too. Put a few pickles on this bad fella this time. I forgot the last time. And, the mayo. Just gonna put about 3 pickles. I'm not supposed to really eat pickles. You know why. If you don't know why, I'm on dialysis and the doctor said that's not part of the diet. I'm like, all the stuff I like is not part of the diet. Nothing in this fridge is part of the diet except the water. I'm looking at orange juice chips. I see an apple and some oranges, but, I'm not indulging in those tonight. I'm putting some mayo on my bread with the ketchup and the little mustard, Grey Poupon. Let me get the Grey Poupon. That's enough mustard. I don't need mayo. I don't need a lot of mayo. And I'll stick this here. My refrigerator is acting crazy. It won't. I don't know. Everything is kind of cool. It's lukewarm. I'll put this in here and not. Hopefully I won't forget about it. It won't pop. It will. I've done it before. And Grey Poupon, follow me. Got clothes I need to wash and things I still need to put up. Here's a Grey Poupon. I got it. And I got on my big old Hello Kitty shoes and I trample in. And I guess you can see Hello and the kitty. One of them came off when I washed them. Because I didn't want any dirt on my brand new shoes, and they were brand new. Because I got a little speck on one, and then the face came off. Like, great. I captured the face and the bow and the ribbon. I just have to get some glue to glue it back together. Like I said, when things can go wrong, they will. So here's the Grey Poupon. I'll have some Grey Poupon, please. Poupon? You mean Grey Poupon? No, Grey Poupon. And I still got the plastic on here. I'm not taking it off right now. I'm just hungry. Got the lettuce, tomato, potato. Hopefully it won't slide all over the place. It'll be one of those sandwiches that falls apart and you just have to eat it in a different way. I'm gonna close this up. I'm gonna see, let's I get the more expensive ones and they still break like the cheap ones from the dollar store. So what's the advantage of doing that, Same thing. It might be a little sturdier, but then ultimately they go poop. And they go bang, and they go up a hurt, I'm calling it. Okay, so, Precious's food. Where's her bowl? I got my food. And I see a net. That's nice, isn't it? And a net to follow me around. How the heck you get up in here? Well, that's for them to know and me to find out. I said that's for them to know and me to find out if you don't hear me over there. So I got the bacon and the sandwich, and I just dropped some lettuce. Yay! This is great. I just dropped my lettuce. Like I told you, it's been a wacky decky day, but I'm going to rinse this gas all off. These little pieces of lettuce are going to get eaten. If I had to eat them with my fingers, they're going to get eaten tonight. And what else? Oh, shoot. Precious's prize bowl with her. She had vegetables. These are 3 fresh. What are those? String beans or green peas, however you want to call them, that she left from earlier, but she devoured her food. I wonder if she's going to eat this at all. She may not even be hungry. We'll see. She can eat it later. That's for sure. But she will. And normally, you saw me sprinkle the organic turmeric on her. I'm going to turn this up so the chicken can cook properly. I don't want it to cook too fast while I'm eating, because I don't want to jump up and try and take care of that. So I'll just put it on 2. This little oven stove, it heats up quickly. So I'm not going to put anything else in here, not even cheese. She loves cheese. You know dogs love cheese. If you didn't, you know now. And I'm going to put a little lion's mane. That's a mushroom that's good for her and me. And a little bit of her My Dog is Human, one of the capsules in here. And let her eat up. And I'm going to eat up. I got guacamole on my plate. And that's for the tortilla chips I'm going to eat with this. And I'll see you in a second. Okay?